Streaming. Great. Yes. Start streaming. Okay. So, really sorry about not actually starting when I thought I did. And to the Twitch viewer, I'm really sorry. I'm just going to recap on what I'm doing really quickly. And this way, actually, the recorded version, which is the one that ends up on YouTube, you won't see all of my mistakes. So that's very exciting. I'll tell you about them. Oh, yeah, and less swearing. Of course, there was no swearing in the original.
Never swear.
No, of course. Okay, so I'm Holden. I'm at a wonderful friend's house in Madrid. They've graciously lent me Wi-Fi and bought me hamburgers. Life is amazing. I have Boo with me, Bark. She's very happy. Neither of us have been fired. It's been a very good Wednesday. Yeah, very good Wednesday. And I got to see all of my friends at Big Data Spain again, which is a lot of fun. I like coming to this event. But that being said, tomorrow I have to do a demo, and my co-presenter, who is going to be responsible for the demos, is notably not in Spain. So I will be doing the demos, and that means that I have to make it work. Now, the demos, thankfully, are fairly simple, and hopefully they'll be interesting to you. The first one that we're going to do is just running a simple word count job in PySpark with the new version of Spark, Spark 2.4, on top of Kubernetes. And we're going to use Google Kubernetes Engine to do this. So I'm going to switch to live, and I'll talk through what I've done so far with no swearing, just like in the original. Okay. So the first thing that we did is we downloaded Spark, Spark 2.4, and so then we go into Spark 2.4. It's great. We built the Docker images. So there's this tool. If you want to use Spark with Kubernetes, we have to build images that have the Spark jars and Java and the other things that we need inside of it, and also Python. For Python users. So this is good start. We build that. And so we did these two steps, -r, /bin /docker image tool.sh tool dot docker image. Fuck it. Whatever. So we ran these two commands. We ran them against my repo instead of the docker.io repo. And we built it with version 2.4.0 because that's the version that we have. We probably should have updated this example from 2.3.0 to 2.4.0, but that's okay. So we built those. I ran Spark submit. And the first one that I did, I ran it with a local word count file. That failed because the word count file wasn't inside of the image. And unlike in Spark on Yarn, where we can automatically distribute our stuff with HDFS, we don't have HDFS necessarily deployed alongside. So instead, we need to copy it into a storage system that can be accessed from our containers. However, when I went ahead and ran this, which we'll do now, it failed anyways, and that's because I forgot that the Google Cloud Storage connectors are not built in to the default version of Spark. So we go kubectl logs, we take a look at this, and we see that what's happened is that it doesn't know how to talk to Google Cloud Storage. So that's all well and good, because it turns out that a while back I wrote a blog post along with Lena over at Microsoft about how to do this with our two commercial offerings around Kubernetes and our respective cloud storage solutions. I copy and pasted that. It turns out that this quote is not an actual quote marker. Instead, it's one of those magic quotes because life is unfair and hates us. We fixed that. I ran it again, and that's more or less where we left off. Turns out it's a lot faster when I'm doing it the second time around. So we go to temp build. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to push this. And so now we've got a new version of Spark. Sorry, not a new version of Spark. We have a new Docker image to use with Spark submit. So we're going to go back. It sounds like Either someone is taking out the garbage or someone is very excited to play with the garbage one way or another. I live in San Francisco, so I give it equal odds. Okay, so there we go. Now we go ahead. I put this magic string in, and that just references the new version that we built with the Google Cloud Storage connector. Now, I did this off of instructions that I wrote for myself. Oh, sweet! Exit code 0! Yeah. Woo! Who's the professional? I am totally a professional. You can tell. I have a unicorn hood. Let me put up the unicorn hood. There we go. Proof that I am a professional. So that's good and all. Let's go ahead and get the logs for it, though, just to make sure. And so the part that I was saying before it unexpectedly finished successfully is that the instructions that I was going off of were instructions that I wrote 6 months ago, and there was a chance that everything had changed. But yeah, it looks good. Great success. Okay. No failures. Very happy. So what are we going to do now? We're going to change the word count script around a little bit. So we're going to get this examples, src, main, Python, word count. Okay, yeah. Actually, do we want to change the word count example around? I mean, we could. Don't really want to. Well, I probably should because we don't see the output of it when we do a kubectl logs for the driver. Is that the right? Let's run it a second time. Because I would expect to see something in the logs. Oh no, something has happened to my SSH session. My stream is going fine, but my terminal is being weird. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, I guess it was just a hiccup. Let's run this Spark submit another time. Because I would expect to see some output, and we're not seeing any output. Right? It could be that it was successful, so we just cleaned it all up. It's kind of weird, though. I'd expect to see something here. Oh, right. It was the magic scrolling which undid me as last time. Okay. So we could not trust myself, and we could save it out somewhere so we can validate that it actually did work. That being said, I don't know what's wrong, so I was just pressing buttons until it started working again. So we're going to change our word count example. And it's going to be word count 2. It's going to be very fancy. And instead of collecting the results back, we're going to save it out to path 3. So then we go ahead and we say counts.save as text file sys.argv2. Okay, so now this is going to be a great party. Oh, right, we have to do gsutil cp. Oh, it's just word count 2? Okay, wait. Oh, I just called it word count. Yeah. Okay, word count 2.py. Spark. Submit. Okay. And we use word count 2. Okay, so this gives us a cluster deployed word count 2. Exit code 1. Oh, I didn't give it a second path to output to. Jupyter counts. Okay. Damn it. Let's get the logs, probably find out I made a typo because I'm not working in Emacs. Oh, we're using the wrong image again. Okay. Docker? Yeah. Okay. And then we go ahead and we switch this one to word count 2. That's great. Okay, cool. It succeeded. gsutil ls gs. I don't actually remember what the path was, so I'm just gonna do this part here. Oh, except it's did it not actually save anything? That would be weird. Let's go take a look at this. Let's count up pi, counts, save this text file. Maybe that's why it wasn't outputting anything before. Is that it was not... I mean, there is something there, right? Let's double check. gsutil cat. Yeah, it's definitely an input. It's totally legit. Oh, this is... Oh, wait, no, that's weird. So we read it with the data frame API, then we turn it into an RDT. That's strange, but not super strange. And then we save the results out, and then we stop Spark. Well... But yeah, so that's the input, that's the output. And if we run this again, weird. Okay. So if we do this here, it could be a permission issue. It shouldn't be a permission issue though. We should get some output. Let's sys.exit -5. Okay. And then we'll do gsutil cp word count. Okay. Run this again. Now we would... I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. Sorry, what the fudge is going on. That's weird. It's giving me an exit code of 0. We would not expect that given this. Okay, so if we get rid of this part here, we run this again, we should get an exit code of gsutil cat. What's going on here, my friends? This should not... Wait. Okay. Let's point it to something that doesn't exist. Okay. Can't load main class, that's fine. I'll give it a different name. Maybe I'm just looking for the logs in the wrong place, which is quite possible. Oh, god damn it. Okay, kubectl logs. Okay, edit, copy, edit, paste. Why is it not fucking screen sessions sometimes are the death of me. Okay. Is that the one that I'm expecting? 552, yeah. Okay, there's no logs. Let's go take a look at StackDriver, see what's going on. So let's go down, StackDriver, logging, overview. No, I don't want StackDriver trace. Logs, there we go. Okay. That's weird. The synchronizer keeps ending with, that shouldn't happen, but, oh, weird. Okay, so this is weird. Okay, let's search for. Okay. Yeah, this looks fine. Why does this look fine but not actually do? Is it? Oh, did I fuck something up? Because it's not running. Like it's clearly not running. But if I give it a path that doesn't exist, right, it clearly fails, right? If we give it word count p0y, cannot, This is what I get for double checking that it was actually working, finding out that it wasn't. Okay. So that's interesting. If we give it a path that doesn't exist but has the right endpoint, it still says that it's succeeding, but it's not in a good state, right? It's not actually running. Alright, and so if we go and hit refresh, am I missing something in the Dockerfile of the rebuild? I could be. I could see this being a possibility. Because if we changed how the Dockerfile expects to do its entry, it's possible that the instructions that I have for doing this with Spark 2.3 based systems are no longer actually accurate. So let's go find the Dockerfile. Is there please be a Python one? Okay. From base image, okay. Well, let's try this. Oh, interesting. There's a to-do in here which says investigate, running both pip and pip3 virtual amps, sure. But that's fine. It's like build. Oh, did I delete it already? Oh, it's... sorry, I forgot that I was running this on a remote host, which is why when I tried to use Emacs to look at it, it wasn't there. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so the entry point is still there, right? The Guava path could be rough. Guava 1410. Oh, is there a different version? Pom.xml, core Guava, Guava. Oh, we maybe changed how Guava was handled a little bit. So we could try taking this out, and that might start making it work. On the other hand, it might not. Could also take these two out. I mean, it's just really annoying that I'm not getting any log messages back. Because I would expect it to give me something, right? I have an opt entry point. Well, I mean, sure, let's try this. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Okay, so is this reference? Okay, I'm just looking for why this would be different. This should be fine. That should be fine. I could get rid of this. I'm not sure. Oh, right, I was going to look at the build file and see which version of Guava we're pulling in right now. Pom.xml. Okay. Guava. Okay. It looks like we're not explicitly pulling in a version of Guava for core. Well, let's run this and see what happens. Okay. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna build this, and we're gonna make this with depths. Wait, I got a message saying I need to come home. Oh, a dozen packages here. Okay. I'll be back Monday. Sorry. Okay. That's not the most surprising thing. Okay. So this is -0. And the fact that I started counting at 0 is not like a good sign for my confidence of how many iterations I think it's going to take me to fix this. As this used to work with 2.3.0, but I wanted to do 2.4 so that we could show the new client mode. But of course, the path to hell is paved with good intentions, or something along those lines. What does my phone say? Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I should order some more shit to the office before I go home. Okay, terminated with 0, shut down. Really? It keeps saying succeeded, but it's like, this word does not mean what you think it means, right?
Where does it fail? In the Docker or in the...
Well, that's the problem. It's not failing. It's launching the driver, and then the driver is exiting with 0 just quite happily. But it's really... maybe the entry point script is a little bit more funky now. Because It's entry point.sh. Yeah, I mean, this looks fine. Like, it should be running something. It should be.
Could you try running it instead of running like interactively?
Yeah.
So it doesn't exit, and then you can access.
The problem is there's no, because this is.
It's Kubernetes, it's not Docker.
Yeah. So I can't. I mean, I could. But it's. Is there? Fucking hell. Okay. Well, okay. We are going to do bad things because that's just what we do. I'm gonna try essentially copying out everything except for the part where we just take the old image and we wrap it. Because this part could be the part which is breaking it, but I don't think it is. So we'll do that. Okay, and we'll switch the 0 to a 1. It's okay. So -1. Oh man, I was really excited. Like, I thought this would give me like a how do I say this? Like, if the Wi-Fi wasn't so good tomorrow, I could just play this video. But this video is taking longer than the entire time I was planning to talk tomorrow. And this is just the first demo, which was supposed to just be a few minutes. Alon, this is what you have done to me. Next time, come to the conference.
My fault.
No. It's okay. It's okay. You actually, the fact that you have Wi-Fi here means that I get to find this out today. Okay. So that's clearly garbage because we haven't really done anything, but it still says success, right? And that's just if we go back to the basis of this, right? This is the image that we're using as our basis, and if we just use this image, it should fail, and we have done nothing. And when I say should fail, I mean please fail. Right? Because we don't even have yeah, we don't have the jar to talk to the cloud storage, so it should fail. Okay. Yeah, this fails. kubectl get logs. Okay. Oh, no, it's not get logs, sorry, it's kubectl logs. I really hate that get logs doesn't give me the logs. Oh, well, that explains a thing, but not really. Okay, so if I go kubectl logs, so that's the, okay. So that's a good thing that we notice. This needs to be the Python version, but this still doesn't explain why this doesn't fucking work. Okay, let's go back and look at the Dockerfile for the thing that I'm trying to fuck around with. Okay. And feel free to kick me out whenever, like. When you kick me out, I can go home. Okay. From base image, workdir, run, mkdir. Okay. This should all work. Right? Yes, that's fine. What could go wrong? Okay, so we'll comment these two out. It's the last two things. Now, the only thing about this build file is that it says from. And if I can't build with a from, we'll just do the demo with Spark 2.3 tomorrow, and I'll tell Alon if he wanted to do Spark 2.4, he should have come with. Okay, I have to replace the number 1 with the number 2, so we'll do that. And I'm just doing this so that I don't accidentally running a different version of the code than I think I am, because this is the kind of thing where I could see that adding several extra hours of sadness to this. Okay, so so this is, we did that, so now we're going to go ahead and we're going to run this, and this should fail, but it should fail and give me a log message. Not what I was Okay, so I think this might be related to that security service that we saw restarting in a really tight loop, which isn't supposed to be doing that. So I think what we're going to do is essentially the cluster equivalent of turning it on and off again. We're going to delete cluster 3, and we're going to make cluster 4. That's just a totally normal solution to this problem. What could go wrong? What could go wrong? Okay, so on that point, we're also going to want to kill our proxy. Okay, cool. We're going to make Holden-4. Region's going to be central. Let's go. We'll just do a small cluster, just 5 nodes. I'm not doing a 1 vCPU node. Those nodes are just going to be sad. We're going to do 8 vCPU nodes because someone else pays my budget. Advanced, I don't give a shit. Anything special in here I want to do? No metadata, don't. Cool. Okay. Cool. So this gives me a bunch of time to kill. Oh, so how's recovering from...
It's working.
Yay, magic computer! Magic computer is filled with magic computer bits.
What about your services?
They do not work. Oh, but a coworker left me something on my desk.
It's good.
Hopefully it's not just a pile of packages.
Empty boxes.
If they took the things home, not so okay, but if they there's some new, so what I do for fun in addition to writing software is I ride scooters, and the other thing I do for fun is pole dance. And there's some new light up pole dance heels that I really want to get because I think they'd go really well with this jacket. Because it also lights up when I turn the lights on, but the problem is they don't have the 9-inch version yet. They only have the 7, so I have to wait. It's a very hard life. Okay, so the cluster is not yet running, so we cannot get the credentials for the cluster. Not the most surprising thing, but it gave me the little connect button, so I thought maybe the spinning thing over here was just lying to me. Okay. Oh. I wonder who this gets billed to. Oh well, whatever. Problems for another day. The pistachios I'm eating expired in 2017. Okay. Oh.
Pistachios never expire. No. At most they go rancid.
Yeah.
No, that's true.
But I think you're not supposed to eat rancid pistachios either.
It's not. I mean, you may not become sick. They taste bad, but.
Okay. I'm not. Okay, yeah. So they taste bad, but you won't vomit later.
Exactly.
Okay. I still wouldn't eat them.
No, that's why they taste bad.
But I don't have to worry about. Okay.
So it's not like you would get a disease or anything.
Okay. So it's taking a long time to make this, so I'm just going to try this other cluster that I have because why not? And we'll go. So it's US West 2B, whatever the fuck that means. Okay. Good. Sorry, boss. Okay. It's okay. I don't think he watches my videos. It's fine. If he did, I would... I think he would have a lot of other comments about them. So it's fine. Okay. So let's try this and see if it works now. Maybe. Who knows? Whatever. And if it fails, hopefully it will give me enough time. I don't have... Oh, I haven't made my service account on this cluster. Well, that's easily fixed because I have the descriptions up further above in this wonderful description of how to make a service account. So we're going to go ahead and make a service account. Cool. We have a Spark service account, and I failed to create a cluster role binding. Interesting. That's not good. Fair. So I don't have the permission to create a cluster role binding for that user. That's not good, because I need that. Well, let's go take a look. So I'll take this magic string and plug it into Google and see what it says. GKE. I'll add the... Okay. What does it say? Okay. Okay. I am not the owner, apparently, or some other such magic. Oh, yes. Maybe, wait, is this the thing? Wait, what? Wait. What? What was I doing? This, okay, this creates an IAM service account with keys.json. Oh, this is some other shit entirely. Yeah, some other stuff entirely. So that's not what we want. Okay, we do probably want this one, but I don't know. Yes. Oh, weird. This comment doesn't really inspire me with confidence. I had updated kubectl to the newest version. Even with this solution, I was getting the same error message. So that's not great. But, I mean, I don't actually know. Maybe this is silly, but I don't actually know who I am. I mean, that's obviously a bigger problem, but I don't know who I'm running as in this situation. So that's not great, which could explain why my permissions are all jacked up. Oh, but this other cluster, which is new, is all created. And so let's just do that one because it's new and it will hopefully not have this weird crashing security problem that we had with the other one. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead. We'll stop the proxy. We'll start a new one. Start proxy. Okay. We don't have a service account, so we'll make one. Yep. Looks good. I predict this is going to give us the same error message. Cool. We'll go back to this random post on Stack Overflow. And, okay. I don't actually know what my user account is. I really don't, which is kind of weird. Okay, well, I'll run this, and that'll fail. Oh, well, the exciting news is I know who I am. So it's that this compute account doesn't have the roles container admin. So let's go find where our security is configured. I am a admin. Okay, I am maybe. There's probably some users in here. There's like a compute user, right? Yeah, okay. This is probably who they are. Role editor. Add another role. I don't know. Okay, so then the role that I want to give this user is roles container admin. So let's go see, is there a container? Please tell me there's a container. Container analysis admin? Well, that could be the same. That's close enough. And it's not like I have any real data to worry about. So we can just screw with it to start with. Okay, that's not looking so great. So user... Oh, okay, wait. What? 103... 10... No. Well, the other thing that I could do, and this is really, really sketchy, is I could just add a role of admin. Project owner. Can do whatever they want. Please, kids, don't do this at home. It's a bad idea. Okay, cool. So now, fudgesicles. God damn it. I put this in a screen session because I thought it was going to make my life easier. This has not done that in any meaningful way. It's just made my life sadder. What? Wait, where am I? Okay, cool. I just went into another screen window. That's fine then. Okay. So instead of user ID person company, so we can say this user, I mean, this is a user number. Maybe that's what this is, yes? Oh yeah. So we have that part is, so there's a roles container admin.
Yeah, supposedly it is by default. You have container.admin, container.developer, container viewer, and container cluster admin.
Yeah. The problem is that yeah. So, okay. So I probably need to give it this weird service account thing. I just don't know which one. Oh no, that doesn't make sense because I gave my other service account permissions that it shouldn't have, so it should be able to do whatever the fuck it wants now. So, which service account is this? Is it this one? Okay. Yeah, this one's... compute dev. So the problem is that this user number here doesn't really map to any of my service accounts, so I don't know which account it is that needs to have the permissions to do this.
Could you do this? gcloud config get value account?
Yeah, let's see what happens. gcloud config get value accounts. So the problem is it's the kubectl. Oh, it's get dash value. Get value account. Okay, so this is. This is the one, I think.
Yes, because here it makes it like in a very big line. Like it creates a cluster and everything with that line.
So the problem is though that account now has owner and container analysis admin permissions. So okay, Kubernetes engine admin. Okay, yes, save. I mean, they already have owner, but okay. Update, and I can go and take this one that I added out because this user, I don't know who the fuck they are, and I gave them arbitrary permissions to do things to my Kubernetes engine. So this is maybe a bad idea, but I copy and pasted the code from Stack Overflow.
777. Shimon 777.
It fixes so many problems. Yes, cluster role binding. Thank you.
That's the first time I run anything on Google Cloud.
Put that in my snippets. So excitingly, we have a cluster role binding for this new proxy, for this new cluster. Man, why do the people keep changing shit? It's like, it makes my life so much harder. And the problem is, I do it too, and then I don't think it's going to make my life harder. Learning from mistakes, it's a very slow process. Okay, what the fuck was I doing? Spark submit. -2? Okay, we'll run this. It's 1 a.m. This will hopefully fail. Please fail. Please fail. Well, so what's exciting? Oh no, it's probably just that it's fetching the containers. Fetch the containers. Now it's running. Terminated. Exit 1. Okay. kubectl logs. Good. This is progress. No file system for scheme.js. Okay, progress. Yes. I mean, we're back to the same error message I had earlier. But, okay, I guess when I say progress, really what I mean is kind of depressing, not progress.
Going back to where we were.
Yeah, but you have to go backwards to go forward sometimes. It's fine. Everything's fine. Okay, so it looks like changing the entry point, which I did before, was maybe the cause of problems. So I'm going to uncomment everything else out. Sorry, like just everything's going to go back in except for that entry point part. And we're going to assume that was the only problem with that file. That could be the case, right?
Usually is.
Cool. Okay, we're going to switch this 2 to a 3. Very exciting times, folks. Oh, yeah. Okay, we've built the image. Docker push. Yeah, girl. Okay, so close. Pushing that image. Yes. Okay, the layer already exists, but it's fine. We got some new ones. So this is what we would expect. Spark submit. Come on. Oh, man. I haven't been this excited about word count in like at least 6 months. I was working on another big data system where when we tried to do word count, at least a third of the time it would crash. Wasn't a very successful system. But it's got a lot better. It turns out people fix things pretty well when you're like, I can't do word counts. Okay, exited 1, which is what we would expect, kubectl logs, but let's see if that's the error message. Please, come on. Oh. Well, it's not the error message I was hoping for. In fact, no, it's not the error message I was hoping for. Damn it. Well, what about if we put this back to the old way? This is going to become Spark Home. Everything will be fine, probably, maybe, whatever. Okay, Docker build. We'll replace this 3 with a 4. Okay, building. Good. Docker build. No, Docker push. Okay, replace the 3 with a 4 again. Pushed. Most of it was cached. That's fine. That's great. Spark submit. Great. With depths version 4. Okay. If it's no, it's building new things, right? Yeah, it is. Cause
if you delete, sometimes it does.
Yeah, I might need to go delete some stuff to just make sure, because it looks like it's not quite doing what I would expect. And namely, it looks like it's not doing what I expect. It's not finding the
hash nodes.
No, it's finding that. That's fine. Okay, so we're back at the note. Oh wait, no. Interesting. Oh yes, no. This is what we want. Okay. Yes. Yes. Okay. So I was misreading the error message. I thought that error message was saying that it couldn't find the connector, but it actually had the connector start. There was a line, and then it said that it couldn't find the file because I'd switched it to an invalid file because I was checking to see if the connector was even just awake at all. So this is, such a low bar of excitement. Yes. Okay. Cool. We're looking good. Yeah. Okay. Thank you for putting up with this, and thank you for your help.
Nothing.
No, you did. It started working. Okay, so we've got the input, we have our output, we have word count 2. It's kicked off the job, and it's good. Okay. It's running. Very exciting. Okay. Exited with 0. Exited with 1, not 0. But I'm cautiously optimistic that it'll give us something to work with. All right. Yeah, I changed it to exit with 1 because I wasn't sure what was going on. Oh, wait, no. I just put, I have a typo. That's Jupyter_new.sh, not .sh. Okay. Almost there. We're so close. Thank you, kind viewer, possibly viewers. Still in progress. It's good. Okay, exited with 1 again, but once again, I think we've got some exciting opportunities ahead of us. Okay, insufficient permissions to write out to that storage location. Okay, that's fine. This is what we would expect the jobs run. It doesn't have permission to write to the output file, but it is actually running. We can go ahead and we can swap word count 2 for just the regular word count, which will just print its results back out. And that's just because I have permissions on this bucket set up so that I don't fuck them up, because it's a publicly visible bucket. So this actually makes sense.
Or you could do one of these -v whatever mapping.
Yeah, so I could give it different credentials, but I don't want to. It's 1 a.m. I want my job to be successful.
No, but I mean, you could, if you want one with command line running, couldn't you map the whichever? But you have to know what it's writing to.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean with
yeah.
I think you know what I mean.
No, it's fine. Yeah, no, I can give it another path to write
exactly.
to. But I just.
Yeah, but what you do is easier.
I just want these logs to be okay.
Exactly.
And then everything will be okay. So, okay, we go ahead, we get this, get the logs. Yes. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, so on that note, that took way too fucking long. And it looks like that my instructions for how to build new versions of Spark are once again out of date, and I'll need to update them. But excitingly, we know what I need to update them to. And then maybe I can turn that one blog post into 2. So that's cool. I'll do client mode tomorrow morning because it's 1 a.m. And client mode might not be the greatest adventure. I'm just going to do a quick check-in, see if we have questions on Twitch. I don't think we do. No, we're good there. And I think we're probably fine here too, but just to double check. Because I don't have my built-in thing turned on right now. No, okay, we're fine. Oh, Spark Streaming already works on K8s. Yeah, but you saw how much fun it was to get this working, and this is word count. That being said, it's just the joys of updating to a new version. We did a lot of updates here. We updated to a new version of Kubernetes. We upgraded to a new base image. It's running a new version of Ubuntu, which actually doesn't even have an official Docker CE release for it yet. And we upgraded to a new version of Spark. So when we change 3 things, the fact that things don't work isn't the most surprising. But on that note, I'm going to wrap up because it's 1 a.m. and I have to give a conference talk tomorrow. And I should probably do a recording of this demo at home, which doesn't take half an hour or an hour. I think it took an hour. Thank you for watching. I'm sorry this took so long. Bye, everyone.